Hunzinger sets it up to Beeson. Bring in the hammer. Oh, heck yes. With the screen, Emily Luce. Now the right corner, Megan Luce for three. Tickles the twine. Yes. Right there at the left side elbow, cross-court pass. Bell's right corner three is up. And good. Camden Bell from downtown. And fly ball there in the left field. The left fielder will miss the ball. Camden Gibson at third base. And that's going to be a high fly ball there into deep left center field and down near the wall. So E-Step there with an RBI double. Good evening, volleyball fans. Welcome live right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network here on YouTube.com here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana, as we have Wapahani Raider Volleyball coming to you for the first time this 2024 season here this evening as we welcome in the visiting team, the Richmond Red Devils. Here as they take on your Wapahani Raiders here in tonight's junior varsity volleyball matchup. Again, back here in our 14th season. It doesn't seem like it's been that long, but also in some ways it does. And it's exciting to get back at it again. But again, here as always, I'm Brandon Morvillius, your play-by-play broadcaster. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. So again, here as we embark now on our 14th season, it didn't come without some early hiccups here to start off the year. We've had our share of equipment malfunctions here within the last week and a half, and we tried doing a volleyball preview show in that last week and a half here 3 different times, and it hasn't worked out. And about 14 to 15 hours later of working on this stuff, we're finally up, we're finally going, and we're excited to bring all of you Wapahani Raider Volleyball once again here tonight. This junior varsity team 0-2 on the season so far. Let's see what they can hopefully figure out once again here tonight. So again, our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate, a proud sponsor here of the WHS Network. As I mentioned, Wapahani is 0-2 with losses at Delta last Tuesday and then at Lapel last Thursday evening. Looking to continue to progress right here. This is a very young team, a team that is pretty much just all sophomores and freshmen. There's no juniors on this squad, and so it's a little bit of a different look right here for this team, and as far as with some of these freshman girls, because of the fact, they're learning how to play at a high school level now, so it's going to take it still, I think, a little bit to get used to here, but I think that, they will, once they start to find their footing here a little bit and start to really gel together as a team, then that's when those victories will come. You're going to have your mistakes here and there, don't get me wrong, but obviously you want to minimize little things, service errors, passing errors, hitting mistakes, everything that goes into the game of volleyball, you're not going to do perfectly. But you've just got to minimize the errors as much as possible, make sure and build each other up, and come together as a team, and especially in times of trials, where things aren't going so good, what teams do and how they respond to different situations will say a lot, and especially about a young team like this. They have some talent, no doubt about that. It's just about how they can now start to put it all together. It's early here in the season, so I definitely would not be pushing a panic button whatsoever right now. But obviously, you want to start trending in the right direction here. You want to make sure you're getting better every single ball game. So we're looking forward to a great night of Raider volleyball here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium. Make sure to stay right here with us. We'll have tonight's rosters as well as the first serve here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium. Wapahani in Richmond about to go toe-to-toe here with the home opener of this 2024 season here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication, and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community, or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process, at Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University, and when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process, they were friendly, and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Again, here as we take a look here at tonight's rosters. First and foremost here for the visiting team, they are the Richmond Red Devils. Number 1, Natasha Russell. Number 2, Emily Hatch. Number 3, Aravia Bragg. Number 4, Kayasha Golden. Number 5, Ava Dills. Number 6, Ariel Hurd. Number 7, Tekala Terrell. Number 8, Zayara Richardson. Number 9, Mayanna Moore. Number 10, Destiny Tevis. Number 11, Chanel Sexton. Number 12, Jalen Gindling. Number 14, Avery Goggins. Number 18, Michaela Pruitt. So again, that is the roster there for the Richmond Red Devils. Here for Wapahani, we've got number 2, Kaylee Clements. Number 4, Lainey Ledbetter. Number 5, Addie Barnes. Number 6, Elena Kasudakis. Number 8, Ella Recollect. Number 9, Journey Maines. Number 14, that is Claire Merle. Number 15, Bailey Clapper. Number 16, J.C. Sexton. And your Raiders are coached by Alexis Franks. So here we go here, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's first serve here at 6:04 p.m. here on this Monday, August the 26th of 2024. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy as Wapahani will get off to a nice start here, 1-0. Here's Kaylee Clements, records the kill, and back to serve will be number 5, Addie Barnes. And just out of bounds off the serve right there. So that's going to tie things up here at 1. Again, our up referee here this evening is Mr. Rob Barker. Our down referee is Mr. Sean Sherfy. So greatly appreciate both of these awesome referees here this evening. I know they've been at it for a number of years, and we sure do appreciate having them out here tonight. So a 2-1 Wapahani lead. And we'll have number 14, Claire Merle, back to serve. Handled right there by number 23. That is Ava Dills. Barnes sets it up to Maines. Mishandled, but Nice save right there by, that was number 11, Chanel Sexton. So the point there goes to the Red Devils to tie things up here at 2, and we'll have a substitution. Number 1, Atasia Russell will sub on to the floor. Now back to serve will be number 18, Michaela Pruitt. Receiving the serve there, Kasudakis. Barnes to Clemens. A free ball action right here for the Red Devils. Set on there, that was number 12, or number 11, pardon me, Sexton, as she hit that one just a touch too far. So 3-2 Wapahani. Now we'll have number 9, Journey Mains, back to serve. Nicely done. Received there by number 3, Bragg. And Sexton there on the attack. Gets that one to fall in there for the kill, so that's going to even things up here at 3. We'll see number 8, Ella Recollect, now in for Wapahani, seeing her first action here this evening. Back to serve now, number 23, Ava Dills. Received by Recollect. Barnes over here to Kasudakis. And just will get me over right there for the Red Devils. Ledbetter, Kasudakis on the attack, dug out. Now to the left side, number 14, Goggins on the attack, and that will be in there for the kill off of the outstretched hands of Claire Merle. So a 4-3 Red Devils lead. Again, here is Ava Dills back to serve. Skipped over the top of the net, but cat-like reflexes there from Barnes. They would have played that one off nicely. Dug there is Merle. And we've got a net violation here on Richmond. So point goes right back here to Wapahani as we're all squared up here at 4. Kaylee Clemens to serve here for the Raiders. Sent that one deep and received there by Bragg, and a miscue passing. So 5-4 Wapahani. And that one sent just a little too far outside the line. So a service there for Clements. We'll get the Red Devils point number 5 to tie things up. Here's number 4, Kayasha Golden is now in. And looks like there's some confusion here on who is supposed to be serving. So the point right there goes to Wapahani. Okay, so looks like now we've got everything straightened out here for Richmond. And she never, I was going to say, the up referee never blew his whistle yet. Laney got a little ahead of things here. So again, Laney Ledbetter back to serve for Wapahani. And that will be into the net. Service there. We'll tie things at 6. And we'll have a substitution now for Richmond. That will be number 6, Abriel Hurd, subbing onto the floor. Okay, so Hurd will be back to serve. It looks like Richmond's all out of sorts here. And a miscue there. Again, some ball handling issues here the last couple times around for Wapahani. And so it looked like everything was fixed, but now Richmond is still a little beside themselves here as far as who's supposed to be where. So we're going to have a couple more substitutions now. Number 7, Takala Terrell. And it's going to be number 3, Aravia Bragg, now in. And back to serve will be Terrell. So let's see if we can keep it straight now. I doubt it, but you never know. Merle there received the serve, set on to Barnes there in the middle. Number 6, that was Hurd. They're on the dig. Oh, nicely done right there. Clemens lays out for it. Wapahani will get it back over. Set to the left side on the attack. Dug out there by Recollect, and we're going to have a net violation here on Wapahani as Richmond will now take their largest lead of the ball game of 2. So 8-6. Received there by Merle just in front of her. So an ace now for Terrell. So that is now 4 in a row here from the Red Devils. Now make that 5 in a row. And we'll have a timeout on the floor taken here by head coach Alexis Franks here for Wapahani. 10-6 here with the first set action here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium. We'll step aside and we'll be back with more following this message from Some American Legion, Post 437. All right, folks, welcome back in. They end up cutting the timeout short by about 15 seconds. So you didn't actually miss 15 seconds worth. They didn't start playing until probably about 8 or 9 seconds ago, but still nonetheless, it's now 10-7. And another passing issue here for the Red Devils. And both teams have kind of had their troubles here so far as their ball handling skills. Set up to Mains here on the left side and just out. So we do have a couple of outstanding young men out here, line judges tonight. We have Brock Zitkraft here on the end that you're seeing and on the far side is Nate Luce. So shout out to those senior boys basketball players and baseball players. Good job right there getting that one up there by Barnes, getting that deflection. So that's going to be 4 hits here on Wapahani. So again, we'll have number 10, Destiny Tevis, back to serve. Received by Barnes. Right on top of the net, though, and well executed by number 11, Chanel Sexton. So the Raiders in a little bit of a bind right here, down 13-8. With some work to do here in the opening set. Received by Kasudakis. Clements gets it over the net. Free ball action here for Richmond. Oh, that was just out again there for Barnes. I'm a little surprised, though, from Richmond's side of things that they didn't do more with the ball that they was given. They're on that side of the floor. But it ended up working out there for the Red Devils nonetheless. Shank to the left side. Claire Merle tracks it down, and Clements nearly got that one over. Love the hustle there by everyone, but unfortunately it still didn't pan out for us. Soft touch there by Mains, and it's just enough. You're going to get the fingertips here on the ball, just kind of put a little loft on it right over the top of the net and down in play to get this back within 6. We'll see number 5, Addie Barnes, back to serve here for Wapahani. Shanked off there to the right side. And that will not be good enough right there by number 18, Michaela Pruitt. She hit that one off the backside of the referee. So again, Barnes still back here to serve for the Raiders. Down by 5. Still a good ways to go here in this first set. And there's an ace here from Barnes, as that one was mishandled again, this time by number 7, Michaela Terrell. Merle, Barnes over to Clements, and blocked right back down there by number 11, Chanel Sexton. Back to a Richmond 5-point lead, as we'll see number 14, Avery Goggins, back in. Serving will be number 8, Richardson. Or, excuse me, that is number 3, Rabia Bag. So the service there will hopefully give Wapahani a little bit of confidence and positivity swinging back here in their favor. They're only down by 4. But they just can't seem to get some momentum and some good things going for them consistently. But hopefully that will change right here. So Merle again still back to serve with the Raiders down by 3. Another really nice serve right there, received by number 23, Dills. Tipped over the net. Nice hustle right there from Addie Barnes, but unable to get to it in time, as that will be a kill for the Red Devils, as number 1, Natasha Russell, will return to the floor with number 18, Pruitt, back to serve. Ledbetter received that one. Barnes on to Clements. Number 14, Goggins on the attack. Merle's right there to dig things out. Good job of getting the ball up in the air, but Ledbetter didn't put enough on it right there that time and hit that one into the net. And another substitution now for Richmond, number 4, Kaisha Golden, returning to the floor. Nice up right there from Cassie Dacus there off the serve reception. A free ball action right here. Let's see if the Raiders can utilize it. Clements on the attack. Oh, yes. Clements with the kill. 18-14, and Clements hit the ball so hard it knocked Sophia Beeson off the wall. Poor Sophia. And what I mean by that is a banner. So, yeah. I think they just put those things up today, too. They must not have hung them very well. Well, she palmed the ball right there. A lift called. 18-16. Maines. Another really nice serve and another big-time ace, as Wapahani wasn't out of it to begin with, but is now edged closer, now only down by 1. Received there by Sexton. It's hit over by number 14, Goggins, and then Wapahani unable to get it back across. So 19-17 now. Number 10, Tevis back in for Richmond. Now number 23, Ava Dills, back to serve. And that's going to be a service there. So Clements to serve for Wapahani. Will they get it over? Yes, they will. There's Barnes. Clements with a setup to Ledbetter on the attack. Oh, nice up right there from that was Goggins. Barnes back on the attack, dugout. Clements back to Barnes. And again, soft touch right into the net. Some good action, though, on both sides during that point. So we'll see Bragg back in as well as Hurd. Received by Merle. Oh, beautiful drop in the bucket right there from Kaylee Clements. Excellent work right there. So we'll see J.C. Sexton returning to the floor. Claire Merle will have a little quick breather. And Lainey Ledbetter back to serve. Wapahani again only down by 1. This is crunch time right here. Got to find a way to start getting more than 1 point here at a time. A net violation there will tie things up here at 20. So again, Wapahani, if I remember correctly, has been down by as much as I believe 6 points here in this first set. And again, they weren't out of it by any means, but you definitely can't afford to continue that. But the Raiders have come up big time here these last about 8 to 10 points. Lainey Ledbetter again there with another crucial point there with an ace to put them up top here by 1. Handled there by Terrell. And hit out of bounds by Russell. Will say I'm a little surprised that Richmond hasn't taken a timeout, considering the run that Wapahani's put together right here. Man, look at that serve. Ledbetter with another ace. And now a timeout here from Richmond. Wapahani 23, Richmond 20 here in the first set. We'll be back with more following this message from Joe's Barbecue and More. All right, folks, welcome back here. Again, they just started literally like 4 seconds ago, so you didn't miss much. But a point does go right there to Richmond after the hitting miscue from the Raiders. We'll have number 7, Terrell, back in. Bad pass right there, and Sexton will just get it over. Bragg on the attack, dug by Merle. Clements will set up to Sexton. Nice dig there from number 6, Hurd on the attack. Bragg, and inbounds. Finds that back line there as line judge Nate Luce makes the call. Merle. Clements on the Barnes in the middle. Soft touch right there, handled by number 10, Tevis. Bragg on the attack here from the left side. Merle there with a dig, set on to Sexton. No, pardon me, Barnes ends up taking it instead. Oh, we got to use this and bring the hammer. So much for that one. Ooh, man, that was dangerously close to being a net violation on Richmond. Clemens just sets it right over the net. Barnes. And we need to lay the hammer down here. Well, Bragg does, but right into the net. So 24-22. And set point now has arrived with number 6, Elena Casadecas at right there behind the service line to serve. Received by number 7, Terrell. Merle gets there. Clements on the attack to Barnes. Dug out by Dill. Mains from the left side. They will not get it over, and the Raiders will win tonight's opening set, 25-22. So, folks, stay right here with us. Again, our Second set of action coming up here in just a few minutes. Until then, we'll step aside here for a quick break. See you all back here on the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back, and they didn't utilize the whole entire in-between set time period. So that's the reason why we did get on here a little bit later. They don't use the full time, and during the timeouts or in between sets, I think we still had like close to 40 seconds left on the clock here in the gym. So it was full 40 seconds early, and we had plenty enough time with a commercial, but nonetheless, it is what it is. So 2-0 is your score here now. Wapahani on top. Again, check the first set, 25-22 if you're just joining us here for the first time. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, a 14th season here for us. And I'll tell you what, as I mentioned earlier, time has flown by in some ways, and other ways it hasn't, because it seems just like yesterday that we just got started. But happy to be back out here once again with Redbeard and keep doing our thing and producing great broadcasts and recognizing all these wonderful young ladies and young men out here for Wapahani. So 3-1 now with number 14, Claire Murrow, back to serve here for the Raiders. Received by Dills. Set up right there. Oh, wow, nice job there by number 12. Gendling there just with one hand getting it over. Hatch on the attack, and cross-court hit right there. Unable to sneak that in the sideline. Good job there by Ledbetter, aware of where she was at on the floor. And watch that one sail out of bounds. On the attack there was Russell. Set up to Maines in the middle. Got something to work with right there. Hatch gets it over. Merle. Barnes on the Clements. Soft touch. Gets it right there in the middle. Russell again. Barnes, then Clements. Maines from the middle. Ledbetter. Maines back to Ledbetter again, but blocked by number 11, Sexton. Neither team was to be denied until finally Richmond ends up coming away with the point. Ledbetter received the serve. Barnes now to Maines. Didn't get much on that one, but still effective. And Maines was met there at the net by Russell. Quickly rejected as the ball came right back down at her. So again, Avadil still back to serve. Merle there received that one. (5-3) now. Journey Maines back to serve here for Wapahani. And there's an ace. A little confusion right there and lack of just communication on behalf there of the Red Devils. And there's another ace. Maines continues to deal aces right here the last couple times around. Make that 3 aces in a row. So let's see if Journey can keep dealing. Set up to Russell. Barnes there to dig it out. Merle there to set it up. Kasudakis gets it over. On the attack that time, that was number 10, Tevis. Set to Clements on the left side. Dug that time by Gendling. Maines back to Barnes again, to Ledbetter in the middle. Shank backwards, and that's a kill for Laney Ledbetter as the Raiders now with a 6-point lead. Got off to a really good start here in this second set. Hopefully just continuing to build off of what they was able to do there in set number 1. Got behind early there in the first set, and then just, stayed there right there within striking distance, that 5 to 6 points. And then late there in set number 1 was able to really find our footing right there, and things were clicking on all cylinders and was able to take that one 25-22. So a substitution here for Richmond, number 3, Aravia Bragg, and number 6, Ariel Hurd, now in the game here for the Red Devils. We've got Hurd back to serve. Received by Clements. Merle there with a setup to Kasudakis. Dug by Bragg. Set right back there to her. Barnes, or no, that was Recollect. She just came in a moment ago, but that one ricocheted there off the back side of the backboard. Skipped over the top of the net. Great concentration there by Merle. Maines, I know that was Ledbetter getting after that one. Barnes just gets it over here for the Raiders. Great job right there. Nice up there from Merle. Here comes Kasudakis to Laney Ledbetter, dug by Hurd. Set to the left side. Bragg on the attack. Merle digs it, but shanks it off there to the right side. Great hustle by all right there, but unfortunately it still didn't work out too favorably there for Wapahani. Clements, Barnes, right back to Clements here on the right side. That looked to have been heading out of bounds. Ooh, yeah, 2 hits right there. And Clements back to serve. Received by number 10, Tevis. Dills gets it over and just inbounds. So Tevis there with a kill. 10-7 as number 7, Takayla Terrell, will now sub onto the floor. And she'll drop back to serve. Merle passed that one right on top of the net. Unfortunately, you can't have passes like that set on top of the net, and don't expect anything to happen to it because Richmond executed that as just like you should. That one heading out of bounds. Nice job there by Ella Recollect to make sure to watch that one sail out of bounds. So we'll have Lainey Ledbetter back to serve. Okay, so we have a miscue here as far as lineup-wise, so make this now 11-9. We do have a timeout taken on the floor by Wapahani. So we'll have 1 timeout remaining. During this timeout, we would like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. We want to send a big thanks here to one of our newest sponsors, Sam Pierce Chevrolet. Again, the best deals are in the country. Sam Pierce Chevrolet is located at 12401 West County Road 550 South in Daleville, Indiana. Sam Pierce is your trusted Chevrolet dealership and the reason why loyal customers keep coming back. Known for their friendly style of service, Sam Pierce Chevrolet is stocked with brand new and pre-owned vehicles, along with offering competitive lease deals, finance options, and a top-of-the-line auto service. For more information, you can contact them at 765-387-4287 and go to their website at sampierchevy.com to find your next vehicle. Again, that is Sam Pierce Chevrolet. The best deals are in the country. So greatly appreciate them for their sponsorship of us here on the WHS Network. Again, 11-9 Wapahani. It will be number 10, Tevis, back there to serve just a moment ago. Barnes on the attack, dug by Bragg. Set up that time by Moore, and that looked to have been heading out of bounds, but Recollect right there tried to pass it, just a little miscue. Got to put that in the rearview mirror and get back after it this next point. Received by Merle. Clements, Barnes can't find that back corner. So we are now all even at 11. Again, after what was a really good start here for Wapahani to this second set, things have kind of unfortunately fell by the wayside here these last 4 or 5 points. Merle sets it right there on top of the net again there with that serve reception. Barnes tries to find the middle of the floor. Sexton's right there, right back to her. Nicely done, J.C. Sexton. On the attack, that was number 11, Chanel Sexton. She cashes in on that one to now give the Red Devils a 1-point lead. Merle on the Clements. Barnes tries to find that back row. Again, there's not a lot of, I don't think there's really a whole lot of hitting going on, at least from Wapahani's side. More a lot of tips, trying to tip the ball over the net. hasn't been, any kind of, big time hard hit balls. So Clements again just passes that one essentially right into the net. 13-11 here, number 10. Again, Tevis still on a roll here for Richmond. Sexton gets it over. Moore sets it up to Bragg on the left side. And I believe that's going to be a lift, and indeed it will be. Wouldn't be surprised at all right here. I'm actually a little surprised that we haven't taken time out here yet, but especially if Richmond scores again right here, I believe you have to call a timeout just to, stop the momentum here a little bit. Clements on to Barnes. There we go. So Barnes there with a big-time kill and just exactly what the Raiders needed right there. So we'll have number 6, Elena Kasudakis, behind the service line, and Wapahani down by a pair here in set number 2. Again, they own a 1-0 lead, and there's an ace for Kasudakis. Nice serve again. Set on to Bragg. Kind of dealt a bad hand right there. Not a very good pass to handle. Nicely done. Barnes had a great pass to work with and executed that to a T. Gets the kill and gets the Raiders all tied up here with the Red Devils. And that one was hit straight down, but under the net there for Sexton. So the point there for Wapahani as the Raiders will retake the lead, now 15-14. Merle digs it out. Clements, good save right there. Barnes will get it over. And into the net right there. I mean, it dropped in anyway, but a point for Wapahani nonetheless. So now they have managed to rattle off 5 in a row. Received by Hurd. Again, another bad pass there on behalf of Richmond. Puts the Raiders now in command here with a 3-point lead, 17-14. And so again here during the timeout, we do want to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. Again, a big thanks here to Alfred Rods and Customs. With over 30 years of experience, they sell the baddest hot rods, street rods, muscle cars, and customs in the land. Alfred Rods and Customs also buys, sells, and trades cars all over the country. For more information, you can call them at 765-717-3625 and also look them up on Facebook at Alfred Rods and Customs. Also, you can come check out their showroom at 613 East Weiser Street in Muncie, Indiana, and let them make your dream a reality. So greatly appreciate Alfred Rods and Customs. Again, a proud sponsor here of the WHS Network. So Kasudakis still back there to serve. And the woes continue here for the Red Devils. Unfortunately, there for those young ladies. Again, Wapahani, as I mentioned earlier, got off to a really nice start. Was out to about a 5-6 point lead. Much of the same that Richmond did there in the first set. And then Richmond, they started executing on little errors that Wapahani was having. And end up taking a 3-point lead, and now Wapahani's on a 7-0 run. Clements to the left side of Maine, soft touch right there. They'll get it over and just a little bit too far back there for Maines to handle, and ends up hitting that one off the side of her hand and right into the hands of the official, Rob Barker. Substitution now for the Red Devils. Number 2, Emily Hatch returning to the floor. And we will see number 3, Arabia Bragg back to serve. Oh, Merle there again with the pass over the net. Not exactly what you want to do with that one. Clemens, the same thing. And that's going to be a lift. And a two-hit call. And again, from a passing standpoint, the key to a good pass, first and foremost, you got to make sure that your body, your arms, your shoulders, everything is parallel. And essentially, you have to have they have to be quiet in a lot of ways. You can't have a lot of moving parts going on all at the same time and not have your body squared up to make a good pass. And especially in this circumstance here now they've put together a 4-0 run here on their own. They're from Richmond, but Wapahani's kind of done it to ourselves again from some passing, just regular ball handling mistakes that we've continued to have. Richmond has been the same boat, so both of these teams have had their fair share of issues throughout the ball game here, but you got to give them credit here. It's been a great game, from the standpoint of how competitive and how close it has been. But from Wapahani's standpoint here, we've got to find a way to minimize these mistakes. More importantly, and more specifically here, with what we're doing defensively. We're just not being as defensive sound with our passing as we want to be. No doubt about that. Set up to Maines, and that's going to be hit into the net. So now a 5-0 run. So this set has literally been a game, or been a set of the runs. And that one hit out of bounds. So Wapahani will even it up here at 19. Let's see, Gidling back in here. Barnes back to serve. Moore with a set up to Hatch. Merle, Barnes to Clemens here on the left side, and just a little too strong right there. Again, got a little too far under and behind it, and sent that one flying up into the air and out of bounds. So we'll have number 9, Moore, back to serve. Merle to Clemens, or to Barnes rather. On the Mains with the kill, finds a way to sneak that one there in the middle of the floor, ties things up at 20. Ledbetter back in for J.C. Sexton, and we'll have Claire Merle back to serve. Ledbetter with the kill right there to put Wapahani back on top by 1. Again, a poorly passed ball right there from Richmond. Set it up right on top of the net for Ledbetter to spike right back down. Dills gets it over. Merle. And Maine, soft touch right there. Mishandled by Dills. Again, nothing special there from Wapahani, just keeping the ball alive and getting the ball back over. And then mishandled there by Dills to put the Raiders back on top here by a pair late in this second set. Oh, nice serve from Claire Merle. Another ace here for Wapahani. They have dealt quite a few of those here in the second set, especially. And there's another ace. And so match point has arrived. 24-20 Wapahani. And make that another ace. Merle deals Richmond a bad hand. And that is all she wrote here tonight, folks. Wapahani wins this one in straight sets, 25-22, 25-20 to claim their first victory of the season, now improving to 1-2 here on the season. Again, they'll be back at it tomorrow night against Blue River. Again, that'll be a JV start time of 6 o'clock. Again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in here for tonight's junior varsity broadcast. We greatly, truly appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Again, we was hoping to be on last week. We was hoping to do a preview show. Things didn't work out, but we are back, and we're back with a win to start things off here with the junior varsity here tonight, and hopefully can bring home a victory here in tonight's varsity game as well. So make sure to tune in for that one. That will start probably like right around 7:15-ish, maybe 7:10 might be more, as far as close to where we're looking at. So it'll be probably right about 20 minutes or so. 15 to 20 minutes is when we will start our varsity broadcast here this evening. So again, we hope you guys tune in there for that. But until then, folks, again, I'm Brandon Morvillius, alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Thanking all of you for watching, and we'll see you all back here in just a little while here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.